based on Proverbs 18:10. The name of Jehovah is a strong tower, the righteous runneth into it and is safe. Proverbs 18:10. I'm not sure how many of us have ever truly prayed, with real understanding, the first petition of the Lord's Prayer. Hallowed be thy name.
We think we get the other petitions well enough. Thy kingdom come, sure we can picture that. Thy will be done, that feels practical, but hallowed be thy name. If we're honest, the phrase sounds strange to us, almost ceremonial. We've quietly wondered what the real weight of it is and found no satisfying answer. This matters more than we think. That first petition is the gate of entrance to all the others. If we don't enter through it, we'll be off balance, no matter how well we think we understand the rest. And this isn't just a religious question. As a person prays, so they live. The one who prays the Lord's Prayer rightly will be heard, and their path will grow clearer, even in the worst circumstances. The fact that we see so few people walking that kind of steady, luminous path might tell us something.
Maybe the real trouble in our difficult times is that we are dull of hearing.
Maybe we've been stumbling over the first petition all along, thinking we're advancing while we're actually standing still. So what is the name of the Lord? The Bible's answer is blunt. The name of the Lord is a strong tower, not a warm feeling, not a philosophical insight. A tower, something alien, something outside of us, something that rises up and confronts us before it ever comforts us. The name of God does not come from our hearts, our heads, or our conscience. You cannot absorb it into yourself until it becomes part of your personal collection. The name of the Lord is and remains a contradiction raised against us, a foreign outpost planted in the middle of our territory. Think about what names are. A name marks something as distinct. This is this. He is he. When Adam named the animals, he drew boundaries by his own judgment. And those human names, however useful, are ultimately fragile. They shift, they blur, they fade in the end. Our names are sound and breath, but not God's name, because we didn't give it to him. The ancient Jews understood this so well that they refused to even pronounce God's revealed name. I am that I am, substituting the Lord instead, not out of superstition, but out of an awe we've largely lost. They recognize that the mark separating God from everything else is not a mark any human hand drew. God alone names himself. When we know his name, we know it only with fear and trembling, because he chose to reveal it. You have to wonder whether the casual way Christians talk about the deepest things of God is really an improvement over that ancient reverence. God's revealed name is not sound and breath, it is eternal, it is the boundary stone he himself has set between his land and ours. It is holy, it is terrible, and for precisely that reason, it is the only place of safety in the universe.
The righteous runneth into it and is safe. Notice the word. Runneth not, strides triumphantly, not ascends majestically, runs like a fugitive. We'd like to picture the approach to God as a glorious advance, a battle won, a triumphal entry. But the one who fulfills the first petition does not cut an imposing figure. He is someone fleeing, driven from every other refuge, with no place left to go except the name of the Lord. And yet this is exactly what faith looks like. A person's confidence in their own understanding has been so completely shaken that they take a last, seemingly impossible step into the darkness, believing that through the darkness they will find the light of God. Faith is not a victory march. it is defeat and flight.
What makes this person righteous? Not the running itself. The righteous one is righteous because every other way is closed. Not because their faith is strong, but because the name of the Lord is the only thing left. Faith lays hold of them,
A necessity from which they cannot escape. They cannot triumph, cannot claim credit. They are a wholly weak, sinful, unrighteous, righteous person.
And yet, in that foolish, desperate running, the first petition is fulfilled. When a person flees to God's name and gives honor to God, not in wisdom, but in foolishness, not in power, but in weakness, not in extreme piety, but in extreme helplessness, then God's name is hallowed.
Will this person feel secure? Perhaps not. The chief thing is not what they know, but what is not in the power of their certainty, but in the power of the name of the Lord. He will be exalted. Not in vain was he humbled. The holy and dreadful name revealed to those who had nowhere else to go turns out to be kind, friendly, near to save. Glory shines out of shame, strength out of weakness. His safety does not last a single moment on its own, but only the Lord.
And that is enough.
This is the exaltation of the one who runs to the name of the Lord. They are set on the path to pray the rest of the prayer rightly. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. Give us our daily bread. Forgive us our debts. Lead us not into temptation.
For who the thou is, the one to whom all these petitions are addressed, can no longer be hidden from them.